Meaning there's an explanation here about all the parts of reality and their connections, both in the plane of this world that we can know, and on all the other levels above this world that we cannot relate to. And it speaks of the desire and the light, the energy, the force that manages the desire, makes it more to bestow and less to bestow, and so on. So we, from all of this, can know in inanimate, vegetative, animal, and speaking, and in all the forms of connections and revelations here. This is why the wisdom of Kabbalah is a universal wisdom, speaks in a universal wisdom between universal parts. And these parts, if you take them, let's say like in this world, also in the upper worlds, where we can't yet locate them, then you can know all the ways of laws of this world from the wisdom of Kabbalah. Because altogether, all the laws of this world are an external expression of all the laws that are between the lights and kelim. Is this clear? I can't express it maybe, but what's with you?
It's not clear at all. Show me an example.
To show is already a problem. To show I can do only in what you understand and where you are and what you attain. Well,
let's say physics. So let's talk about physics. That physics is organized according to the order of the Partzufim and the Sfirot.
yes.
How can it be? Show
What can I show you? I can show you if you're in both worlds, sir. How am I going to show this to you? How will I show you that the relationship between the weight and the force of gravity and such things which are in such a formula? From where will I take that for you in the spiritual world if you don't know the spiritual world?
But you're in this world. If you show them, it is laws, and maybe he doesn't understand. I don't understand all of the equations of physics.
Well,
but from that, you can show that what happens there, it happens here. And,
they know something from this world.
yes, of course. How can a Kabbalist take this from the worlds of Sfirot and Partzufim and show that physics is somehow connected to it? Not even in the exact laws, because I don't understand it, but how can you show that they're connected to each other? So there's 5 worlds. Where are these 5 worlds in physics?
They're not in physics because physicians don't attain this. Physics is the smallest part of the reality of this world of inanimate that they attained. And in some of them that they attained formulas, meaning relationships, certain relationships between all those parts of the inanimates. Well, let's say the big inanimates are astronomy, the small inanimates are quantum physics, and so on. Well, that's what physicists attained. So what do you want? The Kabbalists of each and every phenomena, there is no more than 2. That's what they have attained. A desire and the force that spins the desire, called light, energy, you could say. But what can you see, show?
The scientific method works in a way. They have a theory, and that theory has its conclusions and expectations, hypotheses, predictions.
Yeah, assumptions.
Hypothesis, and they see if it happens or not. And they see that it doesn't happen, or if it happens, and they decide if it's...
Well, that's what they have, because it's all from their brain.
So what prediction, what results, maybe we don't even know about in the world of physics, the wisdom Kabbalah can bring us? Without even bringing in the wisdom Kabbalah, but it says, I don't know, there will be this kind of atom. This kind of particle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand. I can't say. I can't say. Because these forms, if they're not revealed, also the Kabbalists cannot reveal them. But rather, we are all together in a science, but not in a science of this world, in a universal science. Therefore, if you're asking about the spiritual world, that's something else. But you can't show this to others. It's like you're speaking in a unrealistic way. But if it's in this world, then you can only speak of what's been revealed to others. But a universal approach, at least, that the wisdom of Kabbalah can reveal to everyone. And to say that we don't have any more than desire, a force, a lack, and the force that fills it, or a plus and minus, or in fields, electric fields, magnetic fields, or in masses, or in velocities, in biology, plus and minus, and no matter what way you look at it or what level, but it's always the plus and minus and the balance between them.
I'm asking all these questions for one reason. The dissemination of the wisdom, in my opinion, it's just my small opinion. If we can show something like this,
nothing will help. You think that by that you can convince someone in some way that the wisdom of Kabbalah is worth something? Never. No. What do you have in that? People only want one thing, for things to be good. If I'll make $1 million shekel or dollars or something like that, then I'm willing to go with you. Meaning I need to see a profit in what I understand that is a profit, and not what you're saying to me. You can tell me, this world, the next world, soon you'll die. That doesn't have an influence on a person. That has no influence. He needs here.
That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, okay.
It's best that we go. What, Dudi?